Well, hello, BBs, and thank you so much for joining me. Today we're catching up with Amber as apparently she's demonetized, but that's not going to stop her from leaving her sick animal at home to go to bingo. So, this video is brought to us by the great Apathetic faxX, so a big thank you to them. I will have their information in my description. And thank you to all of you. Your support of my teeny tiny channel truly means the world to me. You guys are amazing. Everybody in the Discord, all of my channel members in the Skeleton Society, everybody that's been buying merch, just liking, commenting, subscribing. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate you all so much. All right, let's see what we're in for, shall we?
Went great. Thank you everyone for the positive thoughts. Then she deleted it all from her channel, leaving people questioning why. The alarms immediately started ringing across gorlworld because, well, you know Amber and medical storylines. And while all of this is supposedly happening, our girl Amber decides this is the perfect emotional climate for a little TikTok thirst trap moment.
First of all, when people flip off a camera, to me, it's one of like the trashiest things you can possibly do. I think it's just so immature and it just makes me go, ew. Like, you're trashy. These thirst traps are making me want to crawl out of my actual skin like a lizard person. Just want to make that clear. Like, this is some of the cringiest shit I've ever purposely watched. Wow, that's probably the most exercise she's gotten in like months since she backed it up on Emily. Ew, God, why? Why have I betrayed you and my own brain? Okay, let's do it again. Let's suffer through it again. God, she just thinks she's something,
And
don't
then, because the Amberverse loves a plot twist, she gets
So you go from that to this, which is what she actually looks like, and it's just a spherical ball. Wow. Wow.
spotted in the wild. At bingo. But look at the squirrels, it's not just any old night. It's the 29th, which means she left Twonk at home, fresh out of surgery.
Of course she did. Of course she did. She's done it before. When she was so upset about how in pain Twinkie was, and she went out with Destiny and Beck and all them, just went out to eat at Chili's, I think. And Michael B. Petty, the great Michael B. Petty, actually looked it up, and like the emergency vet was like on the same road as the Chili's. So, yeah, just a perfect example of how these bitches do not care about anything or anyone, especially their fur babies that they just love like a child. Right, Amber?
To go play bingo all night.
God, you know, above everything, above her shittiness of leaving her poor dog home alone, she is a spectacle to be seen. I can't even imagine seeing her in public and what these people must be thinking. Like, damn, this bitch just used. I mean, I'm sure they're used to her by now, but like, she is truly a spectacle. Saw this on TikTok. Amber spotted in the wild. God, like, look at her freaking face. Yeah, thank you. That's that face right there.
And tonight she did another Instagram Q&A, and of course, because the universe has a sense of humor, the questions were all about Twinkie. Like, wall-to-wall Twinkie concern. People were basically begging, girl, what is going on with your dog? And she finally addresses it. Do you have a life outside of social media?
My whole life is outside of social media and has been for a while now.
Stop using the AI backgrounds. Use real art. Draw something yourself.
Some of these are so boring, I'm not even going to address them, but okay.
These aren't
Keep going.
AI.
She just loves to talk about herself. You know, nothing's changed.
They are just simply from Google. I search Christmas pattern iPhone wallpaper backgrounds. It's how I've always done it.
Do you still need glasses?
I do. I keep meaning to make an eye doctor appointment.
Hashtag procrastinator. Hashtag you're probably afraid you can't fit in the chair at the examination room.
Hashtag procrastinator.
Did you really order a veggie sandwich?
Yes.
How much was Twinkie's surgery, and is there a place we can donate to help with cost?
It was $700. It was already paid in full. Thank you so much for offering. And for those asking, Twinkie is doing amazing. Always remember to not only advocate for yourself, but for your pets as well.
Where will you be selling choose?
Bitch, how long did that problem of Twinkies go untreated before you finally got it removed? Because I'm pretty sure she's been talking about that lump or tumor, whatever it is, for a long time. Like years at this point.
Cease.
I only sell them locally. I've already sold so many. It's been a nice little activity to do and very helpful.
What is your favorite
Yeah, I'm sure there's just people lining up to buy your piles of garbage. Yeah.
genre to read?
Psychological thrillers.
Where do you get those pretty gems you use?
Amazon.
It can feel kind of insulting to your audience for us to put in questions and you forget.
Insulting? Life gets in the way and I do it for fun. I got distracted and busy. Sorry I insulted you.
Gingerbread cookies. Yay! Or nay?
Nay to the taste. Yay to how cute they are.
Do you think you may have a bit of unconscious bias? Genuine question, no hate.
Everyone has a bit of unconscious bias, so yes.
Random, but can I request a cameo that is a liner tutorial? Like, would you do it?
Yes, I
Don't request any kind of tips or advice from this bitch, okay? I've actually thought about doing a liner tutorial on my channel just because I've had so many people in my real life ask me how to do it. So we'll see. We'll see.
would.
What does Mama Lynn think about you quitting YouTube?
She feels really bad for me and she doesn't think it's fair.
Of course.
She feels really bad for me. She knows how unfair my life has always been.
No. I bet she does feel bad for you. But I'm wondering if it's more of like a, you know, how Beck used to only sort of get a little small portion of the picture of what it was like with the audience. I'm gonna guess that's sort of like Mom Lynn's perspective as well, but I don't know.
How much would you weigh yourself on cam for?
Venmo me $500 and I'll step on the scale for Instagram.
Wouldn't be worth it because it wouldn't be a real weigh-in, I bet. I mean, maybe if she had to go like to the doctor and film it and like get the official weight from the doctor's office, I'd believe it, but her doing it at her house, hell no.
Do you still play Choosy by yourself?
Yes, it's something I do daily.
What's one thing you're looking forward to most this coming year?
Bullet journaling. I did it a few years ago and enjoyed it. Decided to do it again in 2026.
God. What a boring, vapid ass life. What are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to in the next year, Amber?
Bullet journaling.
Which, you know what? I'm sure that's fun for some people, and I'm sure that's productive for a lot of people, but that's all you got, Amber? Not maybe a new, healthier lifestyle? Traveling? No? Bullet journaling? Okay, gotcha.
Hey, how fast can I get your cameo to come to me?
You can pay for a 24-hour one and I fulfill them usually within 5 to 15 hours.
What meal have you been obsessed with lately?
Turkey burgers. I season them and put them in the air fryer. I don't use a bun or anything. It doesn't need it. I just eat it by itself. It's so good. I have one for breakfast. Definitely a good source.
Because she's so busy, she needs to have a pre-made, homogenized oil patty. The laziness is just out of this world. And I mean, of course, there's a place for those items because it is very convenient, especially if you work or have children and have no extra time on your hands. Like you're not just sitting around the house 6 days a week with nothing better to do than to cook yourself really good meals.
Of protein too.
Not a question, but my BFF Lily got me a cameo for my birthday. Best gift ever. You're the sweetest.
Aw, I'm so glad you liked it.
What job?
I feel like half of these are fake, by the way. Same as the last one. I feel like half of these are just ones she sent herself and wanted to answer.
Jobs are you looking into? What field?
For privacy reasons, and so there's no interference, I won't be talking about this. I'm sorry.
Do you feel any different now the pressure of YouTube is gone?
Yes, I do.
How was your Thanksgiving? Happy holidays.
It was really good, full of love and laughter.
Have you been watching Stranger?
I'm sure it wasn't awkward at all with your family dynamic and how your Aunt Tammy isn't talking to anybody. Your grandma secretly hates you. Your mom can't stand to be around you. God only knows what her partner thinks of you. I'm sure it's not positive, but I'm sure it was great. Yeah. Mm.
Things?
Nope. I've seen one episode years ago.
What's something you're keeping secret, for now?
It feels like everything.
What did you want most for Christmas as a kid?
Sober parents.
How much have you spent on Legos over the years? Do you regret it?
I don't regret a penny I've spent on Lego, no.
Oh, Amber. Give it a few months, and I think maybe you'll regret a lot of things you've done to bring you to this point, but maybe not. No, maybe not. She seems pretty satisfied with herself these days, so.
On other things, though, yeah, sure.
Any hot takes about reaction channels? Love you, queen.
French fried Gorl is the biggest scammer in gorlworld.
Why didn't you delete your videos before appeal?
Well, you and Chantal exist on the platform, so I don't know if I would be calling it out so quickly about other people, but okay.
Because YouTube gives you a list of rules to follow before appealing. One of them is that you cannot delete any videos prior to appealing. You have to leave your channel as is. Once you are approved or denied, you can then delete what you want.
What do you think people misunderstand most about you?
Everything. Every time I hear why someone hates me, it's a reason that isn't even real and only assumed. It's wild.
We're all wrong, guys. We've been wrong this entire time. She's just misunderstood. Everything that she has chosen to show us and broadcast on the internet wasn't true. We all hallucinated that. Crowd psychosis or whatever you want to call it. We are wrong. She is right. Let us all take a minute to look inward and reevaluate ourselves and figure out why we can't just be nice to this sweet girl that never did anything to anyone. Oh my God.
The reaction channels are still doing videos and posts on you more than ever.
They are thirsty for the November/December AdSense. I'm such an interesting girly that they can't get enough.
Actually, my Amberlynn videos do the worst, but I will always cover her as long as I find what she's doing to be interesting because she was my bread and butter, baby. She's the one I watched before I watched Chantal, so I'm more into the lore as far as her past. Obviously, I know a lot about Chantal too, but Amberlynn is the character that brought me into gorlworld, so there's some nostalgia there.
Last pick from camera roll. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm sure it is. And it's just this perfectly coiffed, fake ass filtered face that only shows like 0.23% of your body. Good job.
I thought Twinkie's tumor wasn't cancerous.
It's not cancerous, and turns out it isn't a fatty tumor. That's what the vet always said in Kentucky, and they said it was fine. The vet I had when I first moved to Oklahoma said it too. But in my gut, something seemed off. I got a new vet because I requested a removal and they said no. But my gut was screaming and right. It was a massive cyst. My new vet listened, explained, and made me and Twinkie both feel extremely heard. She's doing so well after surgery.
Where do you...
Of course, per usual, Amberlynn knows better than all medical professionals, including animal medical professionals. Like, she needs a second, third, fourth, fifth opinion because y'all suckers don't know what you're talking about. She trusts her gut. How she just told that story, I'm going to guess there's about maybe 10% of that actually true because we know how she exaggerates and makes things seem a certain way. So I'm going to guess, though, it wasn't her advocating for Twinkie. It was maybe pressure from her audience because they kept bringing it up. But yes, Amber, you are Amberlynn medicine woman miracle worker, okay? You're great. Good job.
You get the mesh tops, especially the one with the snakes it eats down.
Torrid.
Just realized Morgan Adams follows you, OMG.
She recently messaged me. She's a sweetheart, truly.
What's one thing you wish people understood about BPD?
If we could control a meltdown or tantrum, we would.
Shut up, Amber. Just like you could never control the binge monster. It's always this problem outside of herself, this entity that she can't control. No. At the end of the day, you, Amber, your circumstances. I'm not saying this about everybody with BPD, but you are in control of yourself, and only you can make the decisions that you make. So don't put it on some crazy thing that I can't control. No, you can. You can.
Have you had any luck with selling things to make money?
Yes.
Why did you delete your update about Twinkie?
I've deleted all my community posts. The only thing I have left on my YouTube is my live stream saying bye.
How many PPL you blocked today?
3 or 4.
Losers online are discussing the surgery, but how do they know it took 3 hours?
I dropped her off at 8:30 a.m. as they requested. The surgery started at 10:30 a.m. They called me at 12:30 p.m. and told me how it went and that she'll be ready for pickup in a few hours. Picked her up at 2 p.m., so the actual surgery took 2 hours. Lumpectomies last anywhere from 30 minutes to a few hours.
Why not just use all the questions you got yesterday?
They disappear after 24 hours.
What's your response to those accusing you of lying about Twinkie's surgery?
Ha, what? I didn't know people thought I was lying about her surgery. This is exactly what I'm talking about. People are...
I'm not sure what people are like insinuating the lies are about, but rule number 1, Amber lies.
Wild lol.
The reaction channels are still doing videos and posts on you more than ever.
They are thirsty for the November/December AdSense. I'm such an interesting girly that they can't get enough.
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
4 Christmases.
Do you feel like you've been freed? Like even if you could come back you won't?
Yes.
What steps are you taking to budget and manage your finances?
I haven't ordered takeout in weeks. Huge money saver.
Okay. She's gotta have that turkey patty life now. No more, $3,000 a month on Uber Eats. Nope. Yeah, okay. I think that's very much part of her addiction is the whole ordering process. And I get it. It is exciting sometimes where you're really hungry, you want to get something to eat. You're like, oh, yes. But that's like an everyday, every meal thing for her. So for her to think we believe she's just cutting that out, I don't think so. I don't think so, Amber. We know you and how your willpower works, okay? Okay.
And it's definitely helping the scale go down. I'm also cooking everything I eat, which strangely I've been enjoying.
There are people that see your growth and changes, even if others refuse to acknowledge it.
Thank you so
I mean, we see the growth, all right. Yeah, and the changes. Yep, it's pretty obvious. She's big as ever, so...
much.
People are saying Twinkie didn't actually have a surgery and you only said it for a money grab.
She definitely did. This is her resting. I'm so glad she has already adapted to the cone. She's such a smart, sweet, perfect baby. I'm gonna cover her stitches due to privacy, but you can see where they shaved her.
What eyeliner?
I don't know why, but it's like due to privacy, okay, of like a dog. I mean, I'm not like trying to see a dog's private areas or anything, but that just sounds weird to me, saying that about like a pet, like due to privacy. Okay.
Or do you use?
Elf liquid.
How's Twinkie doing?
Great. She's also down a pound since the last time she was at the vet, which was a couple months ago. We've been walking more.
Do you think this is the shift needed to create a better lifestyle for yourself?
Absolutely.
Even if you don't like the taste of gingerbread houses, do you still eat them?
No, I don't. Gingerbread houses are strictly an activity and decoration for me.
How do you feel seeing Chantal still posting eating videos?
You're allowed to post eating videos, as long as you don't talk about eating in them.
Don't let evil people bring you down. You're a good person and things will come around.
Thank you, and they definitely aren't bringing me down.
You were
Noobs.
about to throw away for...
It's like, these people are either trolls or they just are new to Baby, life. I don't know. It's like the sentiment that someone always finds when they first start watching. It's, you feel sorry for them. Why are these people being so mean? And then it very quickly turns into what we all feel.
$400 in shipping, but you panicked for Twinkie's $700 surgery?
I panicked when I lost my job, which is a normal human reaction. Twinkie's surgery or shipping or anything wouldn't have mattered cost-wise if I didn't lose my job. Losing an income I've had for a decade can make you feel things that are dramatized to the actual reality. Now that it's been some time, I'm no longer panicking. I'm peaceful.
If your pets didn't have insurance, please get Romeo insurance while young. Why didn't you save for emergencies?
I think people are confused about my income, which is fine, because it's not something I talk about, and definitely not something I...
Well, you've talked about it a lot, actually, and mostly it was trying to brag and make us all feel like peasants. So you have trying to say what a vast savings you have, and people need to stop pocket watching you because you know how to save your money and your bills are paid.
I plan on continuing to talk about either. YouTube is very kind when it comes to the amount they pay. That's why I didn't ever need a savings for emergencies because I had the income for anything. I was always able to pay for anything at any time, even emergency things that came out of nowhere. My savings has always strictly been for taxes. I normally save more than I actually need for taxes, so that's been a nice blessing in disguise.
Well, that's funny because before she always made it seem like she just had this hefty savings account and it wasn't for taxes. It was just in general like, I could go buy a yacht. No, I mean, she didn't ever say that, but that's kind of like she acted like she just had all this money saved. So don't be trying to question her when she's spending $10,000 on frickin' choosy shit, you know?
Would you ever consider being religious?
I've been agnostic for as long as I can remember. Lately, I've been leaning agnostic atheist, but honestly, certain things about Buddhism ignite something inside of me. I can't quite pinpoint what it is igniting, but maybe one day.
This is gonna be really mean, but is it because you feel like your body resembles Buddha, or bitch, you could never.
I can explore that.
You know reaction channels will be making more content from your Insta-Q and A's, right?
I do not and will not live my life for them or around them.
But did
Yeah, when has she ever paid attention to haters?
you seriously think YouTube was going to be forever?
YouTube still can be forever. If I choose, I can come back in 90 days after being demonetized.
The crazies are saying
No, you don't just get to come back. You have to apply to come back. So, she's coming back. She's coming back. Like, anybody that thinks that this bitch isn't going to be desperate for the chance to come back to YouTube in 90 days when she gets a little small taste of, like, whatever she's doing now, yeah, she'll be back.
you got rid of wasabi and Twinkie's surgery was euthanasia.
Obviously, this is so fucking untrue. People literally have made a character out of me. It's not the life I want. I truly don't want to hear what people are saying about me. Just for future reference, if anyone tells me, I'm going to block you.
And when Amber started
Don't you dare tell me what people are saying. Ew. Meanwhile, she always makes a point to be like, someone in my DMs reported this to me because I don't watch reaction channels.
starts threatening to block people, that's when the fun's over. She ended the Q&A with this. I'm in such a calm, healing space right now. I have been for a couple of
I'm going to read this in my Amber voice just to close things out here for the video. So, I'm in such a calm, healing space right now. I've been for a couple of months, and it seems only to get better as time goes on. I've realized that Q&As are inviting in too much negativity from people who are looking for something to twist or hate on. That's not the energy I want in my life anymore. I don't align with that kind of energy, so I'll no longer be doing Instagram Q&As. Thank you for who always supports me. Your kindness means more than you know, but walking away. Walking. Come on. You ain't walking anywhere, babe. You ain't doing it. Anyway, away has been the right choice so many ways lately. I was doing these Q&As to update those who wanted updates and to talk to those who missed my vlogs, but it's only been tainted by people who lack any emotional or intellectual stimulation during the day. Are you literally talking about yourself? Holy shit. Are you actually looking in a mirror when you say that? So they use it to belittle me, create rumors about me, and judge every last thing I say or do. Social media is not fun anymore, and it hasn't been for a while. Goodbye. Wow. Wow, that'll really bring the ass kissing in, Amber. I'm sure your plan will work this time. Jesus. She'll be back. She's always back. Anyway, I want to thank you all so much for joining me on this little update with our Amberlynn Reid. And a big thank you to everybody that's been supporting my channel, all your comments, your likes, your subscriptions, all my members, our merch orders, everybody in the Discord. All of you guys are amazing. So thank you all so much. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.